Hello guys, welcome back to another video for Clash Royale. Today, as the title should have said, we're gonna be looking at the decks for arenas, and I'm gonna give you some tips. So this video is hopefully meant to help you guys. Let's say you're just starting, what decks can help you and everything. And also, if you're stuck in an arena, it can also help you which deck that I would use, as I basically went through every single arena, and because of the new update, I haven't played much. I don't usually play ladder. Because of the new update, I'm here now. The first arena, obviously, it's just this deck. This deck just works, honestly. Well, you don't have to switch goblins, spear goblins, or goblin cage that you unlock in arena 1. This deck should just help, so I don't think there's nothing wrong with that deck that you start with. But the second deck, though, that's what you have to go with. So in arena 2, you unlock Bomber, Skeleton, Tombstone, Valkyrie, Baby Dragon, and Skeleton Army. So these are the cards that we use in Arena 2. So we use Giant, but a different Giant with the different cards from here. Valkyrie, Knight, Skeleton Army, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Minions, Fireball, and Musketeer. So this deck, the reason why it works so well is because we don't have archers anymore, so the air is gonna be gone. But we have Valkyrie. So Valkyrie, what it can do is, right, arrows is also not there. Like this deck right here, it had arrows. This deck, the reason why it works so well is because Valkyrie can take out Skeleton Army easily, so it doesn't matter. You don't need arrows, right? Fireball, Musketeer, Minions, Archers, you can just use it on any of that. So this deck is so good because like you can counter anything. Valkyrie's a tank itself. I would say this is probably the best deck for Arena 3. In Arena 3, you unlock Cannon, Barbarians, Minion, Mega Minion, Battle Ram, Barbarian Barrel, and Goblin Barrel. So the best deck for Arena 3 is, and basically it's the same deck as Arena 2 except that you switch Giant for Goblin Barrel. Reason why I say that is that one, it's a cycling deck. So if you're not very good and you want to be patient for Elixir, I would say this is not the deck for you. Mostly this deck is just very good. It's especially because Valkyrie Knight. What you should, when you play Goblin Barrel, right? You should play it in the way where, like, for example, you put the Knight, and the Knight should tank the Goblin Barrel. So Knight tanks Goblin Barrel does dollar damage, and you take the tower. So obviously, what they're gonna do is they have arrows, right? And then they're gonna counter the Knight with something, and in the end, it's not gonna work out. So what I would say is, you have these minions, right? Valkyrie use minions. Valkyrie tanks the minions, or Knight tanks the minions. Yet they use arrows, because there's no way. Knight is just so good, right? They're gonna have to tank the Knight, and Knight just takes care of everything. If they're Fireball, obviously, use Musketeer as a base for Fireball, and boom, Goblin Barrel wide open. Just use it. Try to not let them cycle back to their arrows, right? Because if they cycle back to their arrows, there's no point. Try to use Knight, Valkyrie. Arena 3, best deck that you can use. Arena 4, though. In Arena 4, you unlock Skeleton Dragons, Fire Spirit, Inferno Tower, Wizard, Giant Skeleton, P.E.K.K.A, and Miner. So, the funny part about this is, right, Giant Skeleton's unlocked in Arena 2. Used to be. Wizard used to be unlocked in Arena 5. And you're missing, I believe, Lava Hound, Minion Horde, and Zeus. The best deck for Arena 4 is right here. So, we run a P.E.K.K.A, and P.E.K.K.A is going to be used in a lot of these videos. So, P.E.K.K.A, you should probably know how to use it, and I will be telling some people use it. The P.E.K.K.A is a card that can be easily taken out, but it can do a lot. You can be easily taken out. Let's say no support units. P.E.K.K.A is easily the most vulnerable card in the game, in my opinion, because slow attack speed affects it. It's essentially like Swarm just take it out instantly, right? Because like think about it, Skeleton Army just takes it out like it's nothing. Like Skeleton Army is just so good. So easiest way, the way you should play P.E.K.K.A is during double elixir. You should always use P.E.K.K.A during double elixir. Put P.E.K.K.A in the back with something support units that Musketeer, Valkyrie. Valkyrie can take your Skeleton Army, your Fireball, your Barbarian build for these reasons. This is probably the best deck, especially because defend, double elixir, attack. Your opponent's never gonna know it, and that should be the game for you. Arena 5, we unlock Zap, Bats, Hawk Rider, Ball Breakers, Witch, and Princess. So I cannot use legendaries, and I forgot to chat in the front of the video. I'm not allowed to use legendaries. I would say this is the deck I would use. P.E.K.K.A, Witch, Skeleton Army, Fireball, Wall Breaker, Skeleton Dragons, Barbarians, and Bats. The reason why this deck is so good is because it can split push. Obviously these cards right here, split push. As you can see, Bats multiple, you can split them. Barbarians are also multiple, you can split them. Skeleton, you can also split them. Wall breakers are very difficult to carve it sometimes, especially because, right, you cannot use 2 elixir and take your wall breakers. So you always have to use more, because think about it, unless it's a hog cycle deck or something, right? If I use this deck and someone uses wall breakers, I'm forced to use Skeleton Army and split it And that's just annoying. Why would you ever split Skeleton Army? Like, wall breakers are just so good. So this deck, again, double elixir, P.E.K.K.A, split push, right? Put one wall breaker on the left, one wall breaker on the right. You split them at the bridge, right? Split them all the way left and right. They cannot do anything because they're gonna have to take care of the P.E.K.K.A. That itself costs elixir, and then they have to take care of the right side. So because you can put 2 barbarians on the left side, 1 wall breaker, 1 skeleton dragon, and 2 bats. So 3 bats, 3 barbarians, 1 skeleton dragon, 1 wall breaker. It itself, and I think, can take care of tower. That does about the damage you have when you do that, when you are at the king level at that time. So that's what that does. So this is the best deck for Arena 5. Arena 6, you unlock Mortar, Rocket, Flying Machine, Expo, Balloon, Log, and unlock the power of Legendary when you're allowed to have a Legendary 1950 trophies. So this is the deck. Also, before I talk about the deck and everything, if you guys are level 5 at this time already, just grind its challenges. Challenges are literally the best way, because you can get so many rewards from this. You can get this. This is the best way to get rewards in Clash Royale. Challenges. Right? Challenges. Another one would be just getting Pass Royale. Pass Royale also gives you a lot of things. So I would say that's the main focus, Pass Royale and these challenges, rather than like, and upgrade your cards. Upgrading your cards can also help. But this is the best deck. Again, P.E.K.K.A, right? But since we have Flying Machine, that itself could be a lot of things to take care of. So what I've switched was, as you can see, Barbarians, Bats are gone. We have Mega Minion, Musketeer to take care of. I have to keep swiping down to the cards, it's so annoying. But you have to take care of the Balloon and Mortar. I mean, Flying Machine. So you're taking the Balloon, Flying Machine, obviously Musketeer. You have a lot of counters to air. So air counters you can't take care of. Again, you have 2 cards. You have Wall Breaker, Split Push, again, and also P.E.K.K.A, which supporting, and it's finished double elixir. And also, if you cannot finish them double elixir, let's say it goes to overtime and they keep on defending well, right? What I would say is then use wall breakers and try to attack like one side. For example, if I attack the left side and use wall breaker on the right side, so less elixir on the right, they're gonna have to spend elixir on the right side, and then you have to attack them on the left side. What I'm trying to say is, right? Let's say you've done about damage to the left side. You've done damage to the left side, right? Obviously. Then they have to take care of the right. They can take care of the right side and left side. So pressure that left side extremely hard, right? If you have done damage there, attack the right side. That they can't take care of anything. So that's the thing. That's the thing I would say. Is wall breakers, you can use it in your own way. So just find a way to destroy your opponent. Arena 7. Obviously, you have your first legendary now, and this is what you unlock: Royal Recruit, Royal Giant, Royal Hog, Musketeers, 3 Musketeers, Dark Prince, and Mega Knight. Best deck for Arena 7 is this right here: P.E.K.K.A, Double Prince, 1 legendary, and the legendary I decided to go with is the Log. So you can, usually it would be the Stab and Poison. Since we don't have Poison yet, I decided to go Log Fireball. Obviously Log can knock back everything. Log can also support the P.E.K.K.A. Again, these 2 cards you can attack. You don't have to use P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A can be used as a defensive card if they have something like a Royal Giant. So you can just use these cards right here and attack. So that's what I would say. Use these cards right here and attack. That itself will take care of your opponent. Arena 8, I would just say go with this deck. This deck is just good enough. I feel like this deck can do anything. So this deck, obviously Arena 8, you can use it again. The Arena 9, it's different though. The Arena 9, you unlock Goblin Gang, Goblin Hut, Dark Goblin, Poison, Goblin Giant, and Inferno Dragon. Again, just use this deck. This deck is same thing. You just use the deck. This deck is actually very good until one time where you use a card, and that's the arena we're going to right now. So in Arena 10, Hog Mountain, you unlock E-Barbs, Elite Barbarians, Minion Horde, Furnace, Hunter, Golem, Ram Rider, and Lava Hound. And this is a card I decided to use. So obviously Prince is same deck, right? Prince, Valkyrie are out. Musketeer is still with us. So I took Valkyrie out, I added Baby Dragon. So the reason why I decided to have Baby Dragon is now you unlock Minion Horde. People might be using Minion Horde, Baby Dragon, Splash, take care of Minion Horde. Ram Rider. So this is a card that is your win condition, and this is a card you might have to use carefully. So Ram Rider and P.E.K.K.A, right? P.E.K.K.A I guess technically your win condition, or it could be defending. P.E.K.K.A and Ram Rider are extremely expensive, right? So what I would say is you should never use Ram Rider and just rush. Ram Rider can also be used defensively. For example, you can stop and roll Giant. You can use P.E.K.K.A and Ram Rider together. And let's say you can't get through. Defend, Ram Rider will get through. couple of times, right? Let's say if you're having trouble with, like, there's a lot of buildings, right? Take poison out, add a fireball. Fireball can decently take care of it, and I think that could help if you're having very trouble with buildings. Like, they have a lot of buildings. Again, you obviously can add fireball, and you can just fireball cycles. That's what I would say. For Arena 11, we unlock probably the best card that I probably use. Best card in the game, from my opinion, and the best card and the most versatile card. So we unlock Tesla, Electro Spirit, Zappies, Electro Giant, Electro Dragon, Electro Wizard, and Sparky. And this is the deck we're gonna go with. P.E.K.K.A. Double Prince with Electro Wizard, Princess, and Bats. Bats are just so good, obviously. Electro Wizard, Princess, takes care of air. Electro Wizard, so back then, I had Musketeer for air reasons, because P.E.K.K.A. can take care of. So now Electro Wizard, it can take care of air, everything. Electro Wizard is so good if you can use it in different ways. Take care of Ram Rider, it can take care of Lumberjack sometimes. Electro Wizard, versatile card, you have to use it. Arena 12, it really doesn't matter. Again, Skeleton Barrel, Earthquake, Bomb Tower, Mirror, Guards, Graveyard, and Roll Ghost. Again, nothing really changes here. You have all these cards. Graveyard can be stopped by these cards. Right here, Dark Prince. You have a Princess, you can counterattack with P.E.K.K.A. So this really not changes. In Arena 13 and 14, there's one deck that I use. And it's because Goblin Drill. You unlock Goblin Drill. Rascals, Heal Spirit, Elixir Collector, Goblin Drill, Bowler, Magic Archer, and Bandit. Paired with, and then you also get Firecracker, Barbarian Hut, Elixir Golem, Rage, Executioner, Night Witch, and Lumberjack. So Arena 13 and 14 would be combined because I thought you would have Battle Healer, but then I realized it's here. So it doesn't really matter. But this is the best deck right here. This deck literally will carry you. This deck is so good. Goblin Drill, win condition. Bait. So bait out their log. Bait out their thing. They're gonna have to take care of Princess, Dark Goblin. These will give you chip damage. Defend. Again, rocket cycle them out. This deck is just so powerful in, like, you can't stop it. For example, if I'm in double elixir, right? I had Goblin Drill. If I put Goblin Drill, they're gonna have to take care of that. You can always split push. You can also use Goblin Drill as a building to take care of Roll Giant Skeleton, anything. This deck is just so powerful. Like, it's so good. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications so you guys will not miss out on a video that I post. Thanks for watching. James Campus out. Thank you.